Welcome to the DebtCircle podcast. Today is August 12th, 2026. We have some exciting updates in the financial world.
That's right. PineGap has raised $8 million in Series A funding, and the Indian rupee opened marginally stronger today at 95.17 against the US dollar.
On the regulatory front, SEBI is planning a major revamp of the securities lending and borrowing framework to align with global standards and will pilot tokenization of corporate bonds using distributed ledger technology. Leela. They're also looking to deepen cash equities and commodity derivatives markets and leverage AI to improve fraud detection and governance. Plenty to unpack today.
PineGap, a Bengaluru-based AI equity research platform, raised 8 million US dollars led by Stellaris Venture Partners, deploying over 1,000 AI agents generating more than 50,000 reports monthly. This fits a growing trend where financial firms adopt generative AI to automate research, helping over 100 institutional clients cut routine research time.
The Indian rupee weakened by 8 paise to 95.25 against the US dollar, pressured by Brent crude hitting $84.31 per barrel. Leela. Foreign institutional investors bought shares worth 480 crore rupees, and forex reserves climbed to nearly 693 billion US dollars, though the rupee still slipped.
SEBI is set to revamp the securities lending and borrowing framework, largely unchanged since 2008, to improve price discovery. That's crucial for market efficiency. It should boost liquidity and align Indian markets with global standards.
Asset reconstruction companies purchased bad loans worth 26,304 crore rupees in the June quarter, a 56% rise year on year. Leela. Combined stress loans amount to 12,20,000 crore rupees, showing the true banking stress is larger than gross NPA figures suggest.
Steel Exchange India Limited paid 15,351,042 rupees in monthly interest on its NCDs, totaling 382.8 crore rupees. Their strict payment discipline signals solid financial health despite mixed stock performance.
RBI's 2022 rule under the liberalized remittance scheme requires funds sent abroad to be deployed within 180 days, making offshore banks hesitant to renew international credit cards. Leela. Minors holding foreign accounts face even tougher challenges since they can't give the investment consents needed for fund deployment.
NSE Clearing fined Share India Securities 1 lakh rupees plus 18,000 rupees in GST for breaching the market-wide position limit. Leela. The penalty is minor relative to operational costs, so investor sentiment remains largely unaffected.
SBI reported a net profit of 211.21 billion rupees for Q1, a 10.2% rise year on year, beating estimates. Leela. Gross non-performing assets fell to 1.47% of total loans, down from 1.83% a year ago.
Muthoot Microfinance and Satin Creditcare have raised their growth forecasts to 20 to 25% as private banks turn cautious on microfinance. Leela. This shift benefits well-capitalized NBFC microfinance institutions, letting them consolidate market share.
Indian government bonds posted their first weekly gain in 5 weeks, with the benchmark 2036 bond yield falling 7 basis points to 6.7651%. Leela. That dovish RBI stance and falling oil prices near $82 per barrel eased market concerns about rate hikes.
ICICI Bank and Axis Bank are each raising 300 million US dollars through dollar-denominated bonds, with ICICI's 5-year notes carrying a coupon of 5.3520%. Both banks benefit from RBI's low-cost hedging at 1.5% per annum, reducing borrowing expenses.
Nielsen is acquiring Double Verify for approximately 2.15 billion US dollars in an all-cash deal, a 30% premium over the average price. Leela. The combined entity targets revenue of over 4 billion US dollars by early 2027.
The Lok Sabha passed a bill on August 6th, allowing banks to charge fees on UPI transactions, removing the previous ban under the Payment and Settlement Systems Act. Importantly, MDR charges will apply only to merchants, not end users.
Punjab National Bank plans to launch wealth management services by Q3 2026, expanding CRMs to 3,000 branches. Leela. Their credit card base grew to nearly 1 million holders by March 2026, targeting 1.5 million by year-end.
HUDCO's loan book is set to cross 2 lakh crore rupees in FY27, up from 1.62 lakh crore rupees in FY26. Leela. They plan to raise 75,000 crore rupees via domestic and international borrowings to support this growth.
The RBI rejected Religare Enterprises' demerger plan on August 6th, causing a 9.5% fall in REL's shares. Leela. Religare Enterprises and Religare Finvest must now intensify talks with RBI before any restructuring can proceed.
SEBI's closing auction session for FNO stocks began August 3rd, aiming to improve price discovery near market close. Early signs show low participation, causing some short term price volatility.
The new tax bill makes SPV dividends to REIT and InvIT investors tax free. But SPVs under the new regime face a 25% surcharge. Leela. This encourages SPVs to shift regimes despite the higher surcharge, especially those with expiring MAT credits.
The RBI proposes restricting NBFCs from offering revolving credit, pushing them toward fixed amortization schedules. Diversified NBFCs could offset the effect by promoting products like gold loans.
Standard Chartered got in principle approval to distribute capital market products from Gift City. Leela, they'll launch signature chief investment office funds there, which already manage over 5 billion US dollars globally.
Lloyds Metals and Energy allotted 700 crore rupees of NCDs at a 9.02% coupon, maturing in 2036. Leela. Both India Ratings and CRISIL gave it a AA stable rating, reflecting strong investor confidence.
SK Finance is launching a bond issue to raise 5 billion rupees with a 3-year maturity at 9.10%, rated AA-. Leela. That offers a different risk return profile for investors seeking medium term fixed income.
SMC Global Securities fully redeemed 33.51 crore rupees of its NCDs on August 7th, with no outstanding balance remaining. This disciplined redemption at maturity should strengthen their leverage ratios and investor confidence.
Mufin Green Finance allotted 50 crore rupees in secured NCDs at an 11% coupon, maturing in November 2027. Leela. Given Mufin's clean compliance record, this issuance strengthens their debt profile.
NBFC gold loans jumped 69.3% year on year to 3,41,000 crore rupees in June 2026. Leela, that growth more than triples the overall NBFC retail loan rise of 20.3%. And that wraps up today's episode. Thanks for tuning in.